so here we are. Bryce and I are about to play a game we've set up. This is ATC style. We have 5 objectives and 2 Emperor's Wills, and then we're playing kill points. We are playing Vanguard deployment. I am running my Super Friends list, which is really technically not ATC friendly, and he is playing bugs. So let's go over the list real quick, and then we'll get set up. So Super Friends, here we are. We have, unpainted models, 2 Terminator units with various equipment with Cyclone missiles. We have 2 units of bikes, 1 with flamers and 1 with melta. We have a unit of scouts with camo cloaks. We got 2 tech marines. We got the Super Friends themselves, Azrael, Ezekiel, and just the generic interrogator chaplain. And then we have a drop pod of doom command squad with various random equipment, a banner, apothecary. Alright, I also have a contemptor in here, so forget about that. Alright, so I'll let you talk about what you got.
First of all, the Warlord is this Turvagon. This is a Turvagon heavy list. We're running 5 Turvagons, each one equipped with crushing claws, toxin sacs, adrenal glands, and upgraded with a book powers catalyst. We got, for heavy support, 2 Biovores, 3 units of 10 Devil Gaunts, which make 3 of the Turvagons scoring. And then because there's no model, and sorry, this model doesn't have a wing on it, but we're standing in 3 Flying Hive Tyrants as 3 Harpies to round it out to 2,000 points.
Alright, so here's the Dark Angels set up. I have 6 units that have to start on the board, so 3 of those are going to be on the board and the other 3 are going to be in reserve. So my 3 that are starting are scouts right here, a unit of bikes, and then the Contemptor Dreadnought. And there's Price's army there, all lined up, bugs everywhere. In reserve is I have the drop pod of doom. All these guys are in 1 drop pod. I have 1 unit of bikes outflanking, they're the flamers, and I have 2 units of Terminators Deathwing Assault. So we'll see if they come in on turn 1 or turn 2. My Warlord trait is Azrael got scoring, he's a movable object, excellent. And then Ezekiel rolled on telepathy and got these 2 powers, Terrify and Invisibility, excellent.
Tyranid Warlord trait was Divide and Conquer, which gives my opponent -1 to his reserve rolls.
Alright, so here we are, we're set up. Bryce won the roll to go first. It is night fight. I'm going to go ahead and try to seize and see if I can't do some damage before he casts Feel No Pain on all his big bugs. So, good luck. Oh, no seize on the first turn. Alright, top of turn 1 was a lot of bugs moving. Price with 5 Turvagons generated 72 bugs. He burnt out 3 of them. All the big bugs got catalysts off, so they have Feel No Pains. Looking pretty bleak for Dark Angels. He did do, Harpies went into flying mode and shot some blasts at my Contemptor, but only managed to shake it, which is pretty good still. All the bugs ran up, so you can just see the sea of bugs. They're everywhere, and everybody moved and ran towards me. Let's go to the bottom of turn 1 and see what magic happens. Alright, bottom of turn 1, shooting for the Dark Angels. Let's first off, Terminators dropped here back in my backfield. Everybody shot at this bug right here and this bug right here. We did drop that guy. He fell down. He took 3 wounds, and then I tried to polish him off with 2 missiles. Since it was night fight, he had a 6+ cover save, and he decided he wanted to roll boxcars, so he's still alive with 1 wound left. Over here, Azrael dropped in the back and says, "I ain't scared of all you bugs." And did a bunch of wounds to this guy right here, and he says, "I have Feel No Pain, bitches," and he just made all the saves, so he took 2 wounds, but he did get blinded. That's the end of that. No first blood for either of us yet, so on to turn 2. Alright, so we're still in the bottom of turn, or top of turn 2. We have a combat here. It's kind of comical, so we had to pause and do the before and after attack. Everybody shot at Azrael, and he does what he does and saved like 24 saves in a row. He did manage to kill 1 Tech Marine, so I'm down a man, and I overheated my plasma gun on the drop, so I lost that guy before this combat. But here we are, before the combat, 2 big bugs and a whole bunch of little bugs about to do the assault. All right, end of combat. After all the dust has settled, the command squad is completely dead, but all the characters are still alive. I did do one wound to the wounded Turvagon, but other than that, pretty much locked in combat, fearless bugs. Over here, we had two Harpies charge in a Contemptor. He overwatched and did 2 wounds to one, and then he survived the onslaught and killed one of the bugs that only had 1 wound left. So they're locked in combat there.
I take a pinning test and a panic check.
That's right. So
No pinning test. No pinning test. Just a panic test.
So break test on a 10, they don't break. All right, after the aftermath of the battle, Ezekiel took a wound, taking a Perils, casting Terrify, but he did get it off, and that unit has subsequently run after I exploded one of the Turbogons. But Tech Marine, Azrael, and Ezekiel are only ones left. Most of the bugs died to the explosions, so big Papa Warlord bug, and then my super friends that are left. Over here, Contemptor put a wound on the big bug, and then he hit and run. So he's out of combat. We did a little bit of flaming on those bugs, thinned them out, and the Terminators here fired at that unit of Devil Gaunts and thinned them down to 1 man. So now we are at top of 3. Price's turn. Alright, this is the end of top of 3. Price's shooting phase. He's going to try to assault me, but right now he's got Devil Gaunts shot at the, or just Gaunts shot at the bikes, killed 2. 2 Harpies shot at scouts, they went to ground, lost 1 dude. Lots of bugs shot at those Terminators and did nothing. A couple blasts hit this Terminator unit, killed 1. So let's see if Azrael can live over here, and see if those scouts can kill somebody in Overwatch. Alright, so the end of Price's turn 3. Let's do the combat results. These guys here finished off that 1 lone bike. Over here, 2 scouts died, but they did take out one of the Harpies. Awesome. Here, 1 Terminator falls to the massive attacks, but they take 5 or 6 with them. And then over here, Tech Marine dies to a measly challenge. Ezekiel finishes off the rest one, so it's Ezekiel and Azrael fighting the Warlord, who has now 4 wounds left. On to my turn 3. Bottom of turn 3, Terminators came in to help the scouts, and they killed the Harpy. 1 scout remains alive. Contemptor shot at that big bug and then rolled 3 ones to wound. Excellent. He made his feel no pain, or actually cover save. Big Boss challenged Azrael to a fight. He did 1 strength 10 hit on me. I saved, and I did 1 wound to him, so he has 3 wounds left. But there's lots of big bugs over here. And that's it, bottom of 3. So on to turn 4. End of Price's turn 4, top of 4. 1 guy took a wound, but they did finish off both Azrael and Ezekiel. 1 wound through to Azrael's save, and that's all it took, instant kill. Over here, Epic Monster shot a blast, killed 2 Terminators and a couple bugs, and then they just died, Terminators. Big Bug's actually up on the hill where that little marker is. He failed his charge to assault that Contemptor. And then we got little guys hiding here. So bottom of turn 4, it's looking bleak for the Dark Angels. Alright, quick turn, bottom of turn 4. That lone Terminator whiffed against the bugs. They whiffed against him. These guys shot up a few bugs here and then tried to charge at 5 inches, and they failed through terrain. This bike was going to come help, and he also failed. Contemptor took a couple shots here and did 2 wounds to this 1 Turvagon. So he's down to 4 wounds. These guys are dead over here. On the turn 5, this could be the last turn. Alright, end of turn top 5. The Contemptor's finally wrecked. This guy's still hanging in with 2 measly bugs. These guys got shot to crap by a bunch of Devil Gaunts and regular Gaunts and charged. Only 1 Terminator left. I still got Scout, I still got 1 bike. And I got big bugs hitting on all the objectives. Scoring Turbogons. Very tough. Alright, on the bottom of 5. See if I can't do some shenanigans. Alright, so bottom of 5, combat is stuck there, those guys lived. I got the 1 scout holding both of these 2 objectives. He's hiding down in the little window. And I got 1 bike, drove up here to contest. Does the game end? Price, go ahead and roll it for me. It does does end. Game is over. Count it up. I have one home objective, and you have one home objective. You have 1, 2. This guy's a troop, counting that one. I only have 1, and that one's contested, so that game goes to Price. Well done.